I finally got to Tolmer Speedway. Wow, what a unique, incredible speedway. To start off the night, it was pretty wet. The track crew put a lot of water in it. It was a pretty hot day. They just wanted to make sure the event ran smoothly track-wise. On today's video, we had mics with James McFadden, Ryan Newton, and we had some GoPros onboard footage of Callum Williamson, Ryan Newton, and James McFadden. Around qualifying, I was just standing near the pit gate, right near it, just feeling how fast these cars were going by me, and I was blown away. Corey Lyson topped the charts in Flight 1. Anderson topped the charts in Flight number 2.
I'm still releasing. Yeah, absolutely.
Once this gets up, this gets up.
But I think this is big too.
I know 94, but I'm at 6 1/4 here.
You're low.
Yeah.
We're on candid camera. It's over there. We're on camera. Yeah. No, that's good. See, I'm slamming it though. You can see I'm slamming it. Dude, you cannot see at all in fucking whatever corner this one is. 3 and 4, you cannot see a thing. The sun is brutal.
I thought that hot laps when you fucking drove over it. 3 laps in a row.
Just get a little bit of hero dirt out there.
Like, where the fuck is he going? It was entertaining though.
Still felt like my left rear started releasing then.
Well,
but that could be right. That could be shock travel.
Yeah.
So just open me up there, clip me back down. Yeah. Yep. Sweet.
Right, hot laps and qualifying is all done. Heats are going out now. We're just grabbing a GoPro that's been on charge because Cal was out there for like an hour. But yeah, they're having a sun break. So some of the guys in Flight 2 were saying it was incredibly hard to... I'll put the phone here for a sec, sorry. It was incredibly hard to see coming out of one of the corners, obviously. Probably going into one, maybe? I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, so they're all taped up. Me just turning stuff off. We might get back to the Cow's car to put it on. But it's pretty cool to hear then from J-Mac and Buzzy, and we're going to do some, got a camera still on his car, and we're going to be mic'd up during the night, so that's pretty cool. And I still can't believe how much enjoyment, and when I say that, I was like just a kid at a chocolate factory, watching that from the pit gate. Those cars go so fast past me. This place is unreal, eh? It's going to be, can't wait for the heat racing. Won heat race number 1. Heat 1 I watched from the front straight, and now heat 2 I watched from the back straight in the pits, and watch this battle between Madsen and Sutherland. McFadden would go on to win heat race number 2.
Hi James, going after your heat race now. I've seen the boys rush in just now and change the wicket wheels on the top wing and the front wing. What sort of went into that decision, or what did you guys see with those first 2 heat races?
I think if you're going to pull a slider like we're going to have to do to get further up the field, you're going to have to be able to get off the corner and go down the straight. So the decision was just I'll figure out how to get around the corner and get me down the straight fast. So it's tough. I think it's so wide when you slide that you lose all your speed and momentum. The guy just turns straight back on you. So the quicker we can get back off the corner and down the straight, the better we're going to be.
And whereabouts are you starting in this heat? Third, so top 5 lock in and off you go.
Yeah, we're not just don't want to lock in. We've got to get to that dash.
All right, mate. Good luck.
Cheers, mate.
Heat 3, there was an intense battle between Mark Stewart and Jesse Addard for the final transfer spot. That Eagle won heat race number 3 while Michael Stewart grabbed the final transfer spot. Rusty Hickman won heat race number 4. James finished in 3rd. That would put him mid-pack of the A-main.
What are we doing here, Buzz? We're changing bars, taking stuff out. What's going on here?
Pretty
What are we doing, lads?
Pretty straightforward as we're shit right now. So, what we call teeter-tot. We're teeter-totting from...
Okay. And you said every time you've sort of made these adjustments, you haven't been good. So you
we've been shit.
So you're just throwing it at it right now.
Have another crack at it.
Starting 11th and just going to send it.
We've got nothing to lose.
Okay, all right. And
if I can keep my tyre the same size, I'll be fine. But my tyre lift rear shrinks an inch, so
that ain't sort of trying to counteract that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you think you've got something, but you don't have it. So.
And then how is the right rears reacting in a top track like this with so much banking?
Well, you're pretty hard into the right. Your right side's pretty hard into
the track.
Yeah.
So is that a struggle? Like sometimes you can be too much into the track?
A little bit. You can be too tight, yeah. So we're probably too tight in it and a little bit too free off it. So I don't know, man.
So just throwing a few spinners at it.
It's a good
right
night.
now,
It's a challenging night, and we'll throw some things at it and see what we can do. Detune a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Put a gear in this girl and
let her eat.
Let her eat. See what happens.
Tyson won the dash and he was the pole sitter for the A-main.
It felt good. It's just I have to enter over the bump spot.
Yeah, no, but it looks
But that's that you're gonna have to run the bottom down there. The bottom's so
doesn't
juiced
run
up.
the top like nice and smooth. There's just something wrong with it. I can't get it.
I reckon that was.
I reckon it's nice. It just looks hard to run the top.
Yeah, it
Do you
is.
feel it?
Yeah, but that's also real rough,
Does it?
huh? But then it's real rough coming in and then really slick on exit. Like there's nothing just like stands up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like.
It's just good to make it smooth rough on the rail. That's what frustrates me.
We got to do like driver intros too.
I think it's not.
So use very
You're right. Just definitely right.
I'm the best with the slick. Feels the best with the slick.
Oh, you roll the bottom really good. That was really cool.
Will Carroll was having a great night. He just finished a dash and they said they had a bit of motor problems. So Team Brady, J-Mac, the whole crew said, let's get in and help you change that motor so you can get out for the A-main.
Alrighty, here we go. A-main's just rolled out. Stacked field tonight here at Tolmer. This feature's going to be fast and furious, 35 laps. Now this is their second race meeting at the new shape of the track. I've had an absolute blast just watching, from the fence, man, like how fast the cars is. It's so unique, it's nothing I've ever seen. And over the next season, make sure you put this track on your list. You will not be disappointed.
Anderson won the $10,000. What a battle between everyone right there. Ando rolled the bottom majority of the race. I couldn't imagine. He didn't even know the craziness going on behind him between Newton, Eagle, Eliason and McFadden. Wow. I tried to put it together as best I could. And that was gnarly. And from where I was watching from, what a night. It was a long one tonight, like with a bit of the sun break and stuff like that. But yeah, straight the night from start to finish, mate.
Yeah, the sun's in a really, really bad spot here. And where the steward kind of starts the race, he looks straight into it. So they probably would have had to have done that. I struggled a little bit to see in odd 3 and 4 the wrong way. But yeah, just didn't feel good. Well, I actually didn't feel bad in qualifying. Just didn't really make a lot of speed. Kind of just tried to run our warnable setup and it didn't really feel that good. So we changed some stuff around for the heat. Didn't feel good in that. The track changed a bunch though throughout the night, and then changed some more stuff and went out for the A and felt really, really good. Like really good. Had a harder right rear tyre on. And it probably took me 5 laps to get going, and then I got trucking. I feel like without that caution there, we would have really battled for the lead, and then after that, just sealed my tyre up. Just had no grip, basically, from about 18 or 20. Just used it really hard to get to that point. And I just thought with how abrasive the track kind of had been, it was going to fire straight off again and it'd be fine, but it didn't. Which is weird, but I hadn't run that tyre yet since we've been home, so that's just something to keep in the notebook and go again next time. But yeah, all in all, good night. To come 16th to 5th, I think, was 4th or 5th or wherever we finished was pretty solid. Like I said, up there battling for the lead, I feel like things go different ways and it might be a different story. So yeah, credit to Bordertown, Tolmer Speedway for getting this sort of facility up and running in the time they did, and it's pretty cool. I used to race go-karts
right there,
down here in one of South Australian title and stuff here when I was like 11, so could come back and do some laps.
Now, you didn't make the dash, right? And you were a bit shitty about that, and you were sitting there wondering, like, what the hell are we going to do? But Will Carroll, next door, motor, Cooks, they're changing it. I mean, you're pretty handy with a motor. Did, like, helping them, and, like, it was pretty cool watching the teams work together, but did that sort of, like, take you out of your own stuff, and then like it was like, oh, I'm okay now, let's just go race? Is that like something that did help a bit? Like, or
well, you do it in America quite a
I know
lot,
you help each other and everyone helps each other, but I
you-
mean, like,
you
did
know,
it
you
take
just-
your mind off
you
it a
just
bit?
hustle. No, we'd had so much time to get our shit right.
Yeah.
That we'd already decided what we were going to do, and the car was ready to go. So yeah, we basically already decided, and I think it probably helped us not sit there and overthink it.
yeah.
Go back on what we were thinking. So like I said, we changed some stuff that we haven't done this year, and the car reacted well. We haven't raced on something with this much banking.
Yeah. Well, I caught up to Buzzy after. Yeah, he was making some changes, and he was like, well, normally when we make this change we suck, but we're still going to do it because we don't know, and it started to work. So
yeah, and everyone goes, it's based off people, or it's based off this, or it's based off that, and I've just given up on trying to base tracks off anything because they feel nothing alike.
And every time you go to a track, it's never going to be like the last time you were there.
No, exactly. So it's a moving dartboard. So yeah, I feel like if anything, it's the closest to Lawrenceburg that I've been.
Kerry Madsen said the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's nothing like Peakley at all, to be honest. Which doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's still
thing.
badass, but yeah.
But that's my old man's car next door, so you got to help. And I don't know if they would have changed the motor if we didn't go over there and tell them to. So we got the motor in there, and Will was doing a good job, so it was good to get him back out.
All right, mate. Well, Australian titles next, and then back to Perth, and now you got that badass deal in America again. You're going back there part time and doing that. So
yeah, we'll go do some circles in the next couple weeks, and then fly over to America and do some more circles. Pumped for the Taylor deal. Obviously, get all this done first, and this is number one
priority,
concentration and priority, and then really looking forward to that. Good bunch of young blokes there, up and about, ready to do it, and a really cool schedule. So we'll bring that out later in the year and get some good quality time at home before I go. So I'm pretty happy with the way things are rolling.